You've probably ordered pizza this week, and odds are it came from one of these chains. Not because it's the best, but because it's the easiest. See, Americans order billions of pizzas every year, and the companies behind them have turned pizza into something very different from what it started as. At scale, pizza stops being about craft and starts being about speed, cost, and consistency. And once you see how that trade-off shows up in the food, you won't unsee it. Here are 5 major chains where that trade-off shows up the most, and 3 that prove it does not have to. Number 5. Little Caesars. Founded in 1959 in Michigan, Little Caesars built an empire on one idea: pizza that is already made when you walk in. The hot and ready system relies on pizzas being prepared in advance and held warm until someone buys them. And that convenience comes with a trade-off. Holding pizza, even for a short time, can change the texture. Crust tends to lose its crispness, becoming denser and less airy than a fresh bake. In many taste tests and consumer reviews, Little Caesars often ranks lower on flavor and texture compared to other major chains. And that is not really a secret. It is one of the cheapest pizzas you can buy nationally, and it tastes like it was designed to hit that price point first. Number 4. Sbarro. Sbarro started as an Italian grocery store in Brooklyn in 1956. It became famous for one thing: mall pizza by the slice. But that format creates a built-in problem. Slices are cooked ahead of time, then held under heat lamps until someone orders them. And the longer pizza sits like that, the more the texture shifts, the crust softens, the cheese settles, and the whole slice loses structure. That is why many food reviewers describe it as resembling New York-style pizza in appearance, but not in execution. Sbarro has also filed for bankruptcy twice, in 2011 and 2014, which points to bigger issues than just changing food trends. Number 3. Domino's. Domino's is one of the biggest pizza companies on the planet, with thousands of locations worldwide, and in 2009 they did something almost no fast food brand had done before. They publicly admitted their pizza needed improvement and completely redesigned the recipe. By most accounts, it worked. The pizza got better, but better and great are not always the same thing, because Domino's real strength has never been the food, it is the system behind it. Fast delivery, massive scale, and unmatched logistics. And while the pizza is more flavorful than it used to be, reviews still often describe it as optimized for consistency and speed, rather than standout quality. Number 2. Papa John's. Papa John's built its brand on a promise: better ingredients, better pizza. And to their credit, they do some things differently, like using fresh, not frozen, dough in many locations. But expectations matter. And when reviewers put that slogan to the test, the results are usually mixed. The pizza is often described as consistent, but not especially distinctive, with a mild, slightly sweet sauce and a crust that plays it safe. One interesting detail shows up again and again. The garlic dipping sauce that comes with the pizza often gets more praise than the pizza itself, which tells you something. Number 1. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese was never really built to be a pizza restaurant. It was built to be an entertainment venue that serves pizza, and that priority shows up in the food. The pizzas are made in-house and baked fresh, but reviews outside of the birthday party context tend to describe them as very basic in flavor and texture. In 2020, a viral video even sparked rumors that the pizzas were made from mismatched slices. The company denied that, saying the appearance was due to hand stretching and cutting. But the fact that the theory spread so easily says a lot about how the product is perceived. At Chuck E. Cheese, the games are the point, the pizza just comes with it. So if that's what happens when pizza is built for scale first, what happens when a chain actually focuses on the food? These next 3 are proof that it can be done. Number 3. Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza took a different approach from day one. Instead of mass-producing pizzas ahead of time, they built each one to order and cook it in a high-heat oven in just a few minutes. That temperature makes a big difference. It allows the crust to develop light charring and structure. something that is harder to achieve in lower temperature conveyor systems. Blaze is also consistently rated highly in the fast casual pizza category for customization, speed, and overall quality. It is not trying to be the cheapest option, it is trying to be the fastest version of something that still feels freshly made. Number 2. Modi Pizza. Modi Pizza follows a similar model. Fresh dough, build your own format, fast cooking. But what sets it apart is consistency. Across locations, reviews frequently highlight how reliable the experience is, from crust texture to topping distribution. MOD has also been vocal about its company culture, including higher wages and inclusive hiring practices compared to typical industry standards. And while that is not something you taste directly, it often shows up in execution. Because pizza made with attention tends to taste different than pizza made on autopilot. Number 1. California Pizza Kitchen. California Pizza Kitchen plays a completely different game. This is not fast food, it is sit-down chain pizza, and it leans into that. Founded in Beverly Hills in 1985, CPK built its identity around doing things other chains were not doing. Unconventional toppings, more deliberate ingredient pairings, and a menu that treats pizza like a composed dish, not just a delivery vehicle. The crust is typically cooked at high heat for a crisp exterior and softer interior, and the overall product is often compared more closely to mid-range restaurant pizza than delivery chains. It is also more expensive. But unlike most chains at this scale, it is actually competing on how the food tastes, not just how fast it arrives. The 5 chains at the top of this list dominate because they are convenient. The 3 at the bottom stand out because they focus on the food, and the price difference between them, usually about the cost of a couple extra toppings. If you are already ordering pizza every week, that is a small upgrade that makes a noticeable difference. So next time you're about to default to what is closest, it might be worth asking, is this the easiest option or the best one? Drop a comment with the chain that surprised you most, and subscribe before your next order disappoints you again.